Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today. Today we're going to have a best of 3 traditional constructed run, and we are going to do so with an aggro deck. Yes, an aggro deck. I know, the blue, fake Brazilian, Spanish degenerate, who likes blue, and that is why he's a degenerate, is going to play some aggro. I tend to like control. That's what I'm trying to say with that weird statement. But I'm going to play some aggro today because I can smork too. And there is some thought to smorking in best of 3, especially with this deck that I'm going to showcase off right here. A Boros Aggro list. And the reason why I want to showcase this deck off in a best of 3 format is because I really like the sideboard. With this archetype. So first of all, for new players watching or people just learning about this archetype in general, I'm going to explain a little bit what Boros Aggro is, and then we'll move on to the sideboard right here. So what is Boros Aggro? Boros is the combination of white and red as a color, and aggro is aggressive. This deck, as the title of the deck list inclines, is a deck that likes to go face. We have a bunch of low drop units that swarm the board and deal damage. And we have, 4 drops and stuff that also deal damage. A very low curve, very aggressive lineup that just enables us to push damage before their opponents gets to do anything. And that is the purpose of this build, Pretty frustrating to go up against if you have a late game deck, but pretty satisfying if you are the one pushing into damage, right? Especially if you just like to... This is what I consider degeneracy, honestly. Like, people say blue is degenerate. This is my view of degeneracy. I know, for example, Merchant loves this kind of deck, and Merchant is quite a degenerate himself, so, the pieces align sometimes. As we got 4 Dauntless Bodyguards, 3 Hunted Witnesses, 4 Legions Landing, 4 Adento Vanguards, 2 Lava Coils, 4 Boros Challengers, 4 History of Benalia, because this card is quite simply nuts, 1 Chance for Glory, because we be edgy. We be edgy AF. 2 Tajik Legions Edge, 4 Conclave Tribunals, 2 Aurelia Exemplar of Justice, and 3 Heroic Reinforcements. So we have, like I said, a very low curve, and this is my own variant of it. Like, I like running 1 Chance for Glory and stuff, but it's pretty standard. Like, there's not much going on for it here. But like I said, the reason why I chose this deck for this format is because of the sideboard. I really like Boros Aggro's sideboard because we run 4 Tocatli Honor Guard. This is a really good card to showcase off the beauty of best of 3 Magic and how important a sideboard can be. Tocatli Honor Guard is a 2-drop with 1 attack and 3 toughness, which has the ability of denying abilities that trigger when a creature enters the battlefield. So, for example, if you're facing Golgari midrange with the Explore package, Wild Growth Walker into all the Explore cards, or even the graveyard variant of Golgari, even more so in that case, you completely shut down the vast majority of their creatures. You shut down, like I said, their Explorer creatures, the Merfolk Branchwalker, the Jade Light Ranger. You also shut down the Ravenous Chupacabra, amongst other things. If you're facing mono red aggro, you can shut down the Pyromancer, the Chain Whirler's effect, etc. Yeah, and there's a lot of matchups in which this 2-drop right here just puts in the massive work, and it becomes more prevalent and more threatening to the opponent than your 4-drops and 5-drops can be. Tocatli is extremely strong in certain matchups, and it's a very, very, very powerful sideboard card that I had to take a beating from this thing to learn just how strong it was as I was playing best of 3 with my Golgari Graveyard deck, and this 2-drop would single-handedly just ruin me on her own. So very, very strong card that I really want to showcase off today, potentially in this best of 3 session. We have 1 extra Lava Coil for specific matchups. Another card that I really want to showcase off is the City-Wide Bust, a 3-mana sorcery that destroys all creatures with toughness 4 or greater. Another card that can be quite prevalent in the Golgari matchup, as it can kill the Wild Growth Walkers, amongst other things. A card that is very powerful against the Izet Drakes matchup, because you can just wipe out all the Drakes, because they all have 4 health of higher with just 1 3-mana card. Very, very strong in specific matchups, and another card, again, that I want to showcase off potentially if, we run into it. Fiery Cannonade for more aggro opponents, like, for example, a white Weenie or Boros Weenie deck. This card can just wipe out their board quite easily. Very, very good counter in a way to Knights of Benalia. That's how it's called, right? Sorry, History of Benalia. Jesus. And really strong there. 1 Lyra Dawnbringer for the mono red aggro mostly. and just weenie aggro decks as well. A good card to be able to retain health and just shut down their offense, really. And 3 copies of Banefire for the control matchup to take out certain cards and add in this one, as it's a great way to finish off control opponents in the late game when we've lost a little bit of momentum and they're retaining and stabilizing. We can resort to Banefire to finish off the match right there. And that is the deck list right here. It's one of my favorite sideboards in regards to like the standard decks out there. In the top tier metagame list, like this is one that I really like, and this is my own variant of it. Like I took my time choosing these, because even though a lot of these are very standard options for, you know, sideboard cards, the distributions is not the same from like the list out there, right? Like I took my own approach. I prioritized 4 copies of Honor Guard, and I went a bit heavy on the Bane Fires as well. So without further ado, let's hop on to traditional constructed. Yeah, I just got done recording yesterday's video with the 1000 storm kill. Oh god, that felt good. And let's show this bad boy in action. You know, I'll be doing these best of 3 sessions. You know, every now and then. You know, I'll upload like 3 or 4 videos, like, you know, standard best of 1, and then I'll showcase off a session. I like this format. It switches it up. And I know there's a lot of people who enjoy these sorts of videos, and I really enjoy recording these, but it does take longer to record these because it is a session. So, and the way you play best of 3 right now, traditional constructed, it kind of forces you to like play it out. Like you have to like go for like either a 5-win streak, which is like each series is a best of 3, or lose 2. So it's a time-wise, it's a big investment, right? Is what I'm trying to say. And we are going to be going second, it seems, as our opponent is given the option to choose. And generally, like, they always go first, as we have a good enough hand. We have a 1-drop and a 2-drop, right? And 2 lands. We could get mana screwed potentially, but we will risk it, as we don't, because we are gods at drawing. We do have to take 2 damage here, but we want to lead off with the Legion's Landing. So we will do just that. Gonna drop our Shockland there. We have Dull Mountain here, so there's a very good chance we'll be curving out into our 4 drops. We are facing Jeskai control, it seems, so all the more reason to be aggressive. Let's drop this Advent of Vanguard right here and go face with the Vampire and call that turn. Advent of Vanguard, very, very powerful 2-drop in general, but even more so against control, as we're gonna go face with these 2. And nice. No 3-drop, unfortunately. That's kind of sad. But oh well. I could try to play Aurelia here. The odds of him, like, he most likely wants to Chemister's Insight at this point, but he could also have a counter spell. Regardless, we are going to play the Aurelia here. If he counters us, so be it. We have Heroic Reinforcements here. But that is not the case. He could have a Settle the Wreckage. So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give the +2 to this, and I'm gonna play around Settle the Wreckage here. I'm gonna attack with the Vampire only. All right, there's the Chemister's Insight. Rather unfortunate. I could have gone face with both, but we have to respect the Settle the Wreckage. Settle the Wreckage really sets us back, so we have to like play around that, I think. We could see a Cleansing Nova. I hope I pronounced that right. If he does have it, we will at least preserve that. No, he just drops the fairy. All right. Let's see what he opts to do. Okay. Trying to slow me down. And this is the perfect moment for us to play the Heroic Reinforcements, because that'll proc our Legion's Landing, and we can attack. Yeah, we'll just go. There we go. All right, easy game 1. Smork is the way to go. We're gonna add in 3 Banefires because it is a control matchup, and everything else seems fine. We're gonna take out the Lava Coils. What else should we take out here? Obviously, we want all of our low drops. We do want the Banefires as our way to finish. I guess we can take out an Aurelia. I mean, Conclave Tribunal is also pretty important, but Is it as important? Like, it only stops the fairy, so maybe we can run it as a 3 of, right? Yeah, I think this is fine. Because a lot of times we're going to be taking down the fairy just punching him, basically. But the triple Banefire enables us to like be very aggressive and have a card to look forward to in the late game. Maybe I should be running Banefire as a 4 of, honestly. Even though we want to smork this deck anyways. Obviously, if he has more board wipes and such, he's definitely going to sideboard into them. So we have to be ready for that. But it feels good getting rid of the lava coils, though. Because that is otherwise a very, very dead card in this matchup. Alright, we'll have to keep this. That hand was a little bit too slow. We need to have a 1-drop. We need to be able to pressure him from the get-go. Like, you know, I had all the lands and everything, but I'm an aggro deck. He plays a treasure map. That's a very, very slow card. We have to capitalize on that, like I said. We'll play the retreat here. And we'll see if we can curve out into History of Benalia without him countering it. If he has a second... okay, this is our chance. We definitely want to History of Benalia here. Though, we may want to play Tajik here, though. Tajik has haste. And enables us to avoid like a cleansing... like a Deafening Clarion. Though History of Benalia is... I'll go with you. Unless he can counter us here. He may want a treasure map. He may have a counter. Alright. That's good, because we're going to push heavy, heavy damage here. And he did have something in his hand that he wanted, so that's also really reassuring. We can attack with both. Yeah, just scry all you want, brother. Let's see if he keeps that. He keeps that on top. That's not good, but... We're going to Mentor onto the Dauntless Bodyguard. Gonna make her work out! And gotta hit him for 6 damage. And call that a turn. I like Tajik here. I like the pressure he gives. Also the fact that he protects the bodyguard from an AoE effect. Like, Deafening Clarion here will kill off Tajik, but it will not kill off the bodyguard because of his ability. So I like that play there. I like that play there quite a bit. As we are going to History of... Could play this, but I'd rather preserve for later. I'd rather Benalia now. Well, first of all, I'm going to attack. Drop him down to 9. Play History of Benalia here. He could have a Spell Pierce. Does not. Could have another Deafening Clarion here. Alright. We still need a little bit more damage to put him at Banefire range. Yikes. Okay, so yeah, this heals him 5. That's the problem. This heals him 5 because this heals him 5. It brings him up to 14, so he can block my strongest unit, and then it's like we have 2, 4, 7, 10, 12. So we put him down to 2. So we need to build up a little bit more. We need to play this now, even though he could board wipe us here. If I had a land here and instead of leeches, like instead of a history, if I had this, I would actually be able to have lethal potentially. But I have to risk this though, right? I have to. That Lyra really affects us here. Unfortunately, we are vulnerable to another Deafening Clarion here, but we have to go big, I think. Because otherwise, this thing just, yeah. If he has a board wipe here, it's pretty much over. Board wipe would come in many ways, but a Deafening Clarion here would pretty much seal the deal for him. Yep. Yep, that Lyra really did it on us here, because this is just I mean, this is quite a bit. This is 5 7 9. So yeah, the lifelink did it there. All right, he got us there. He got us with this sideboard tech with Lyra Dawnbringer, which makes it so that we have to rethink our sideboard options again. We definitely need the Conclave Tribunal once more. I wouldn't add in Citywide Bust, though. Maybe as a one-off, though. Maybe that would help. Maybe Aurelia is a little bit too slow for us here. I mean, Aurelia on curve can be very strong, right? Aurelia on curve can be pretty strong, but we can take her out and add in one Citywide Bust, because it also kills the Lyra. And I want to have like 5 different resources to be able to deal with Lyra. Right. The key thing is that we go first now, which is very important as aggro players. It's very crucial for us. So we need to have a strong opening hand. And unfortunately, is this it? This doesn't seem like it's it, right? We got a mulligan here. Yeah, this seems better, actually. We'll keep that land there. Like I said, we need to be able to apply pressure from the get-go. All right, so he goes for the shock land, takes 2 life just so they can opt, which speeds up the process for us, which is good. All right, I'm gonna attack with this. And I'm going to attempt to play History of Benalia, right? On curve. Alright, so he has the negate. That's unfortunate. We're going to try to attack again here. And we are going to... We don't really want to play into a Deafening Clarion too much, so we're not going to play the second Boros Challenger there. We have the answer for Lyra if he curves out into her. We have Citywide Bust. Alright. Attack with the Hunted Witness here. We are going to play the Boros Challenger. As he opts again. And we are going to Dauntless Bodyguard and protect the Boros Challenger here. Because we target the Boros Challenger with Dauntless Bodyguard, and now we can overcommit and still like not lose our board to a Deafening Clarion. And now we can History of Benalia. We can mentor that, and we can hit him for 4. Again, we have the answer for Lyra. We have the answer for Teferi. And we have the answer for a Niv Mizzet here. Okay, so we can play the Dauntless Bodyguard again. Because this will only proc with this is our sorcery. So we can play Dauntless Bodyguard to protect Boros Challenger. Or actually one of the knights. Yeah, one of the knights would be better. Because he's going to get bigger attack anyways. We can play you and then we can tap that knight. Yeah, we can play the Dauntless Bodyguard here. We can protect you. And then we can play the Tribunal. We tap you. And you, the one with motion sickness. We exile Niv, we get him out of here. And we go face. And we got him. Nice. Nice. Good series right there. He really got us in the second game with that Lyra sideboard tech. But it just goes to show how complex, you know, MTG best out of 3 is and why it's, you know, the preferred format, right? Like, my opponent was playing a control deck and I really wasn't expecting him to invest in creatures, and that Lyra Dawnbringer really, like, set me back because I do have answers, but I even, like, took a little bit away from that. So maybe that goes to show that I didn't really sideboard as optimally, but I guess I'll obviously get better at it when I get more experience, right? All right, let's go into game 2. This hand is good enough. As we have turn 1, you know, 1-drop with Hunted Witness. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna attack first. I'm gonna pay 2 life because I want to challenge him with my boy Boros here. Can't really counter me because he's not playing blue. If he has Moment of Craving, he can't kill me, but cast down can. Alright. Acra every time. Treasure map. Alright. Well, when we see treasure map, we want to punish it. We want to punish the shit out of it. We're going to pay 2 life again because we want a History of Benalia on curve. Alright, so he's keeping that. That must be a land because he missed a land there. That has to be a land, yeah. Oh, boy. I could go Tajik, but I'd rather play another History of Benalia here. I'm going to attack first, though. Even though the mentor effect would be really good, but getting just all this night power is outstanding. Let's attack. Moment of Craving there. Alright. Golden Demise would be quite devastating here. But he would have to draw into a land to enable it, and he's been struggling to get lands here. He does get it, but no Golden Demise available to him this turn, and now we go in. Now we going in, boys. And what we're gonna do is we want a Legion's Landing and Boros Challenger, right? Because that way we proc the Legion's Landing, which I think is very important. So let's play you. Alright. No Legion's Landing for us. Fortunately. Ritual of Suit here is just absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. We're gonna go with you. And just try to get some damage in there. Our opponent has all the AoE. And all the answers to aggro, it seems. Holy shit. Holy shit, this guy. Dude, have you seen this? This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, he had everything. I mean, enough is enough, right? Or do you have more? Unfortunately, our lava coils here aren't really doing anything. Holy fuck, dude. This guy is like... God damn. Does this guy play any creatures? At this point, our only chance is to get a chance of for glory kill on him. But wait, he has more. He has more. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
I advise that you yield.
All right, let's try to get the hit off on him. I mean, it's really hard to see myself winning this game at this point. I was thinking the Hunted Witness. Interesting.
Awaken.
Holy shit, dude. How can somebody have like so much creature removal? This guy had 3 Moments of Craving, 3 cast downs, and a Ritual of Suit. That is ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. I can't proc Boros Challenger. Chance for Glory doesn't really like apply here. Like this game is unfortunately over. But I mean, like again, like who runs? This guy has like 4 cast downs and 4 Moments of Craving. Let's just give him a swap, obviously. All right, let's see if we can, you know, squeak it and win here. This guy almost attacked us. Can I have like full control? Okay, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the counter. We found the counter. The guy really does not like aggro decks. All right, let's take out the lava coils, and let's add in the Bane Fires. Honestly, like we're gonna take out 1 Aurelia just because he has Vraska's Contempt anyways. But I mean, no, that would be more of a reason to have her, right? Like maybe we can ease out on. I don't know, man. This is looking tough. Hunted Witness puts in some work. The guy's just like very anti-aggro with his lineup. I honestly don't know what he does against like other decks, but this is tough. I've never seen that before. I've never seen like somebody run like 4 Moments of Cravings and 4 cast downs. That's kind of crazy to me. We need to go. We need to be fast. We need to be too fast for him. So we need to rely on our low curve. I know he has Moments of Cravings, but it's what we got to do. Oh man. Fuck, dude. We had to go. We had to go all in. Have I seen a green card from him yet? All right. I'm not gonna give it to a Dent of Vanguard because I don't know why he wouldn't like target the Vanguard there. All right, let's see what he has. All right. Procking the Adanto first fort is what we need to do here. See, I don't know. I do not know why he targeted the bodyguard there. With the Moment of Craving. That just makes no sense to me. Alright, we're going to go face with this. And, okay, so we need 3... Yeah, we don't need to reveal our last plane because this is enough for us to create a... Like, the fact that we have this is very important because this gives us endless value now. But I still do not understand why the Moment of Craving onto the bodyguard. That just seems so stupid to me. Again, why? Why are you not... Why... Please explain to me why you're not targeting the Vanguard. Please explain to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What math? This is 4 mana, so we need to like miss out on it this turn just so we can set the Knights of Benalia here. So let's go with that. I still don't get it. And now we do reveal the planes because we needed to proc the fort. And a Golden Demise would really suck here, but otherwise... Alright. Golgari, Queen.
Time to step out of the shadows.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Yeah, I mean, GG, but it's, you had... We're gonna lose to this guy, which is what makes me sad. Like the fact that we're gonna lose to this man, because he had like the Adanto Vanguards and he would just keep using it on the Dauntless. But I don't get that. I don't get that. All right, I'm gonna take out 1 Boros Challenger. I'm gonna add in Aurelia because we need that extra push towards the late game. We don't really care. We don't give 2 fucks about the. We don't really care about the Carnage Tyrant there. Like, we care about the fact that he has a billion moments of cravings and ritual suits and everything, but... And now we're not going first, so we're in a bit of a predicament here. The question is, do we keep this hand? We have a Banefire. We have a Legion's Landing. And yeah, we'll just keep this. This is good enough. This is honestly good enough. We're going to lead off with the Bodyguard because it is... yeah, this guy apparently, he really likes cards. You know, whenever I play a card, he's like saying how nice it is. Good for him. We're going to attack. He's got a Moment of Craving. And we're going to Legion's Landing, and we're going to drop this. Tapped. I mean, we have the Banefire. And he has a Wayward Swordtooth. I mean, we would like to get some damage on him, right? Let's play you. Not sure I understand this guy. I mean, I guess he has a lot of control tactics. I mean, I will take a land, yes. I will take a... I guess I'll take a plains. Alright, interesting. I still have no idea what's going on. But oh well. We are going to... Okay, so... We have 4 mana. There's no combo we can do here for... I mean, we could proc Legion's Landing, though. Which is what I want to do. Is that my best option, though? This deals a total of 6 damage to face. May as well get it going, right? Right, we dropping down to 10. We got the Banefire there, so we just need to push a little bit more damage. And our opponent seems to be running out of options here. All right. Yeah. Again, he has a billion removal, but he seems to be stuck there. And I honestly don't really feel too bad. We take. I am surprised that I won that series because, like I said, 4 Moments of Cravings, 4 Cast Downs, Ritual of Suits, Rouse's Contempt. That is so crazily anti-aggro that, you know, I really didn't see myself winning that one, honestly. And I did not get to showcase off much of the sideboard now, did I? I mean, that's one of the things about recording these videos live, right? Like, I can't control the games that I get. And, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah. I mean, I smorked a little bit, and I had some exciting matchups. Both my games won 2-1. The first series was definitely better, though, against the Jeskai control. This one was a little bit weird. I got kind of insulting the first game, though, because when I saw for like all that removal, I was like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Hopefully some other day, maybe on stream, I can showcase off Tokatli, you know, the sideboard, you know, when I face off against Golgari mid-range and all that. I'll continue this run on stream tomorrow from the day I'm recording this. But yeah, I guess for watching, hope you enjoyed these best of 3 sessions. I wish like, the thing is, if I play another game, it goes way too long. But if you guys want me to make these like 3 series, and you don't mind me making these videos like 1 hour long or even longer, then let me know, because I can make them less frequent and do them that way, or whatever you guys want. You know, just leave me in the comment section down below all the feedback you can, because I want to make, you know, my content as best as it can be. And I will stop talking. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a pretty dank deck list that I got ready for you. That's a brand new creation, you know, homebrew here. Like, it's not, you know, a variant of a standard deck list out there. it's something I've been working on, and like I said, I'll be sharing it tomorrow. I'm very excited for it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah, I don't know, whenever I like end a statement, I have to like hit my chair for some reason. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.